the road on our first mini road trip since being in the bus. We're heading to West Tennessee to go to my niece's baby shower for her first baby. And we were planning on just taking our bus down and camping somewhere, but it ended up being just too much of a hassle, so we decided to take our vehicle, our van, and to go stay in a hotel for a night. So we're doing a little mini road trip overnight, about a 4.5 hour drive there.
And a shower.
And an indoor shower. So we're...
A real flush toilet.
A real flushing toilet. Not that we really mind our compost. We're getting quite used to it, huh? It's really not that big of a deal. I mean, and it... yeah. If you're thinking about entering this lifestyle and you're nervous about the composting toilet, it's really not as big of a deal as it feels like right now. You get used to it fast. It doesn't smell bad, like even compared to your home toilet bathroom situation. The smell is non-existent once you cover your business with your peat moss or sawdust or whatever you use. We use peat moss, and you separate your urine into a separate container. Anyway, all right, that's enough bathroom talk for now. We're gonna hit the road, or we're already hit the road. We're gonna just keep driving, and River has something to say.
I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, this guy, this is actually something to talk about. This guy got bit by a snake yesterday when they were playing out in the creek. Hey, fix your seatbelt, buddy. He was bitten by a snake that we think might have been a cottonmouth. The bite did not break the skin and didn't bleed, but the look of the bite and the mark on his, what'd I say? Copperhead. Sorry, cottonmouth. I don't even know if that's the actual name of a snake, but that's what they say in the South. A water moccasin. I'm pretty sure I grew up thinking that a water moccasin and a cottonmouth are the same thing, but we called them cottonmouths. Anyway, so yeah, he was bitten by what we believe was a copperhead. We went to the ER. Me and him and Lavender spent 4 hours at the ER last night. He's okay. Praise God, he's all good. And the mark on the skin, we learned from the doctor that apparently if it's a poisonous snake, usually the first bite is not like, it's like a warning bite, and so it doesn't always break the skin right away. They have multiple smaller teeth apparently. They kind of suction and do multiple like nibbles, I guess, instead of like one big bite with two fangs in like a rattlesnake. So that was great that happened, and that it was just a one little warning bite and it didn't break the skin. So this mama was really worried, but God pulled through as he always does. So all right, we'll come back later. Lavender's growling at you. We're currently pulled over because there's a wasp in the car.
Empty cup up there?
I don't. So be careful. We're on the side of the road because there's a wasp.
Yeah, guys, we're on the side of the road.
We're coming through downtown Nashville now. And
Country Music City.
Country Music City. And yeah, we've got another hour and 55 minutes or so. And we'll be to our destination. And then I think we're gonna go get some Mexican food. How you doing,
On the
honey?
road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
We already are.
The life I love is making music with my
How
friends.
you making it, babe?
One little revolution at a time.
He had about an hour of rest while I drove, a little bit longer, which is kind of a record for me because I get really sleepy when I'm driving. But I was listening to a podcast. Elise Myers' podcast is really good. We love her. So listen. All right, there's a pretty big gap that we did not video because a lot was happening. But we got to the shower yesterday. We actually, whenever we made the last video, it was before we arrived the night before last in West Tennessee. We stayed at a motel, and then we got up yesterday morning, went to church where my nephew was preaching his final sermon before they move. And then we went to the baby shower that was there at the same church, and we spent the day there until 3:30? 4, I think it was 3 because then we went to, so then we left, and then we were looking for a restaurant somewhere to stop and get food because there wasn't really anything for us to eat at the shower, and we found this little local vegetarian restaurant that pulled up online. It said they had all these super yummy healthy foods, not just vegan junk food or vegetarian junk food. There's a lot of healthy stuff. So we went, and it ended up being this really awesome little local, it was actually vegan food, and they had been open for 11 years?
Yeah, 11 years.
And they were so kind, and their food was so good, and it was very affordable. Everything that they used was, healthy ingredients. They didn't use any processed sugars.
They cooked everything from scratch.
They cooked everything from scratch, and they didn't even have sodas on the menu or anything. It was all healthy stuff. They had, for drinks, they had red raspberry tea, and anyway, it was really awesome. We really, really enjoyed it. We met some nice people. Jens met this really cool guy that offered to let us come stay on their farm anytime we're in Pennsylvania or Jamaica, which I'm totally down to go to Jamaica. And they actually travel as medical missionaries, and then they do it here too in the U.S. And then we met a super awesome traditional midwife that came in, and she had just gotten back from Jamaica helping deliver babies there, and she does it here and just travels all over, and we had some really awesome conversations, so that was really cool. I love it when that happens, because those of you who know anything about the midwifery world, is it can be really hard to find traditional midwives if you're searching for them, but whenever they just come on your path like that, it's just always really exciting. So anyway, that made my whole day, and we spent 2 hours there, I think, maybe. And anyway, then we hit the road, and the weather was crazy. We had lots of thunderstorms, crazy wind, rain. We were kind of on the tail end of most of it, and then we ended up, once it got dark, the road, there were no reflectors or anything on the road, so it was very, very hard to see. I was having a literal panic attack. He was driving, but I was having a panic attack. So we ended up stopping at 9 o'clock last night, and or 8, something like that, and staying at another motel so that we could get up today and leave and be able to actually see the road. So now we are on the road back home. We should be home in about an hour, and yeah, we're ready to be back, that's for sure.
Ready to be working on the bus.
Ready to be back working on the bus. There's more to do, and yeah, so we will definitely update on that in the next video. Yeah, I think the next thing we're doing is finishing the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then installing the seats. That's going to be the little dinette area. And then maybe working on the bed platform in the back. Yeah, one step at a time. He takes the lead. Oh yeah, the boys' bunks. Yeah. Anyway, all right, that's all we have to update for now, I believe. And we will see you guys soon. We'll stop at Panera. Can you measure it and make sure Daddy got it right?
Yeah.
Oh, good job. How big is it? Okay. Good job. Wow, you're a good worker. Whoops. They came back out from Lowe's and she's sound asleep on his back. And he pulled her off and put her on the front to love on her and she fell back asleep. My ovaries. Where are we?
Where are we?
At an exhibition.
Los Tres Amigos?
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Anyway, it's Taco Tuesday.
No, Tequila Amigos.
Oh, Tequila Amigos.
Tequila Amigos.
Mwah. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, that's what I said. Love you. Crack me up, kid. Mwah. This man's out here making a box for our compost toilet. And our seats are mostly installed now. We just have to get a bigger bolt, but I'll put a little clip in here of how it's looking now. Anyway, I think the last video that I made was yesterday on our way home. Not too long after I finished our last video clip yesterday, we got hit by another car. Everybody's okay. Thank God. But yeah, we got into a little accident. The other person clipped the back of our vehicle. We were going down the highway and she pulled out from a parking lot and just came all the way across, didn't pay any attention. Jens saw her coming and sped up as much as he could and swerved into the turning lane as much as he could, but she still hit the back of our car. Had he not done that, she would have probably T-boned us. I'm so grateful that Lavender's okay. It really, really shook me up. Lavender didn't even know it happened. I was just so overwhelmed with what could have happened to Lavender. And then, of course, my husband helped bring me down to focus on the fact that she was safe and that nothing bad did happen. But we did. The lady actually tried to drive away. But she saw us turn around. When she saw us turn around, she pulled over into a parking lot. We pulled up behind her. And, yeah, I did a lot of crying and shaking and holding and kissing my baby. Lavender was with us. Hendrix and River were not. None of the other kids were with us. It was just Lavender. We exchanged insurance information, things like that. So, anyway, just grateful that everyone is okay. But that was a scary experience, and we just want to share with you guys and be transparent about, you know, our life. So that's what happened. And anyway, yeah, so today we have been here at the bus just doing updates and cleaning and organizing. I've been organizing all of our clothes into drawers and her toys into their own space, and we're slowly like just moving things from being boxed up into where they're gonna go. And as he's building on more and more to the inside, and it's looking really awesome. He's doing a great job, and I'm really excited. I currently have some pasta on the stove for Lavender. I started my cycle today, so I'm extremely low energy, very tired. I almost didn't make a video today, but I really do want to be consistent about sharing with you guys, because it's something we've wanted to do for a long time, and we wanted to document for a long time. And I'm often like not wanting to share all of the real raw things that are happening, and it's just life. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm drinking my chamomile tea and allowing myself to take it very, very slow today, and to eat a decent amount of dark chocolate. So that's what we're doing. And it's starting to get close to evening time, so we're going to be winding down soon. Yeah, Hendrix and River are staying with Meemaw tonight because they went with her to their cousin's ball game, and I'll be picking them up in the morning. We have to go drop off some ticks tomorrow at our naturopathic doctor's office so she can send them off for us and have them tested. Tick season's bad, guys. It's bad. Already I picked 2 ticks off of Hendrix, the 11-year-old, and 2 off of my husband. I found more crawling around. They're just bad right now. They're bad every summer, but it seems to be earlier every year. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go for now, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.